Get the orb, get the armor. Do you have armor?
Yep.
You have to buy, yes.
Now you sound like Christian.
Good job, Frankie.
Nice, Frankie! I can't recommend this. This is only for black belt orbers. Yeah, that's crazy.
Hello and welcome to OMEN DOJO. My name is Frankie Ward, and if you know me, you know that I'm always trying to get better at Counter-Strike Global Offensive. And I was thinking, I've been playing for a while now, but how do I take my training up a notch? And then I realized I know a few guys who are kind of really utterly amazing at this game. And I am, of course, talking about Astralis. I am going to be sitting down with Magisk from Astralis to talk about the essentials of anchoring. From keeping your enemies guessing on the bomb site, to knowing when to lurk versus when to commit, when to rotate, and how to win those aggressive peaks. I have a feeling that I'm going to be kind of good at this one. I'm quite confident when I'm anchoring on the CT side, but I have a feeling Magisk is not going to agree with me. Hello, Mr. Magisk. Thank you for the audience. Tell me how you became one of the best anchors in the world.
I think it's a difficult question because I think there's a lot more into it than just being an anchor. Obviously, I think learning from other players is obviously very important as well. Following the meta, how people are executing, how people are rotating, if they have any tendencies in the game book, game plan. So I've been working a lot on finding, tendencies and how I can punish people, or maybe just in practice also test out new positions to see if they're actually pretty good or not. So yeah, that's what I do. I try to figure out new stuff and make a new meta and figure out how I can punish them.
So where you would place yourself on a bomb site depends on your opponent.
It depends, yeah. I mean, sometimes I play a position if I know it's pretty good against one team, but if I know it's better to play somewhere else on the map against someone else, like another team, I switch out positions depending on the team and how they play the game. So if I know they do an execute on those 2B side, where they're just throwing a million flashes inside, I would probably just play close to the tunnels instead of playing long distance, because then I would get flashbanged all the time and I wouldn't have time to actually kill anybody before they get into my face. But if I play close range, I won't be able to get flashed, so that's a better position if they do a execute like that.
They're rushing, I think. One dead. I'm hiding. You have next. I'm hiding. Nice, good trade, Frankie.
What do you think are the key qualities of a good anchor?
I think patience, good understanding of the game, how to use your grenades properly is probably one of the most important things, because if you waste your grenades and you're the only one on a bomb site, there won't be any grenades to help you out. If you're misusing them or just throwing them too fast, you will have a hard time stopping an execute. So that's why I go back to the tendency. So if they have a tendency to throw a lot of nades in the beginning of the round, and they won't use the nades to actually go into the bomb site, I will be saving my nades. I won't use them. I will try and wait as long as I can to use my nades until they actually punish me on it. Like as an example on those 2B side, if they throw the lurk smoke into the tunnels and I know they don't like to execute on B, I won't be using any nades because I know they won't be executing. And if they do start executing on that smoke, then I will start using my nades and try and figure out how I can stop them from that instead.
So would you say that's the same thing for knowing when to peek as well then?
I would say yes, because the more you play the game, the better understanding of the game you will have. How they will be, as an example, on Dust 2 as well, is when I'm anchoring B side and I get the first kill, I won't be peeking again until I get a flashbang, or unless I get Molotov and I get flushed out. Obviously, then I have to go out and peek. But if I'm not getting Molotov as an example, I won't be peeking because I know there's gonna be like 3 or 4 guys holding me. So I know I have to just hide, wait for a flashbang, step out. And that's the same thing when you're holding an angle. Like sometimes you just have to play on your on the feeling, if you know what I mean. So sometimes if you get a easy frag, sometimes it's just better to wait for your teammates. You know, ask for your teammates for a flashbang as an example. That's what we always try to say. Like if you get a first peek, there's no reason to go for the next one. Just ask your teammate for a flashbang if you know where the other guy is. You know, get a teammate with you so he can trade you. Yeah.
I'm gonna smoke tunnels.
Yeah, one's coming in.
I'm peeking window with you. One dead. I have tunnels. No one tunnels. I'm gonna nade in the smoke here.
Oh shit, me too.
No, that's good. Maybe he's there.
Okay.
Oh, I think we might have. Oh, he's pushed tunnels. He's inside. He's there. Nice. Good job.
And when do you know that the time is right to call for help? Because often in the games that I'm playing, I know they're very different to the games you're playing, Magisk. Someone will get like one flash and be like, it's B, it's B, it's me. And I'll be like, it's not necessarily B, I'm gonna stay here. The second guy can rotate, I'm staying here. And obviously that's quite difficult to do with players who you haven't played with before. Because they don't understand why you're not supporting them. So yeah, how do you know that it's not a fake, for example? How do you know to rotate?
The most important thing as an anchor is that yes, you can rotate, but you won't be able to help them. Like as an example on Inferno when I'm playing Pit. I know, for example, even if they're executing B, I won't be able to help them. I won't be able to be there in time to throw grenades for them, spam the smoke or anything. So I might as well just stay. At least until I see, like the key rule we have is, if we see the bomb, then you can maybe start rotating.
If you're in like a 1v4 situation on a site, they're executing, your teammates aren't with you, are there any things that you can do to maybe keep them distracted or keep them fixating on you?
Obviously, it's a really tough thing to win a 1 versus 4 on a side. And again, I think it really does depend on the map again. But if I'm playing Inferno, I'm playing Pit, and I know they're executing short only, then I will do my best to try and save my smoke so I can play into a one-way smoke, so I can buy time for my teammates to start rotating, so we can do a fast retake, or maybe they can throw a flashbang for me so I can peek onto that. But yeah, as an example on Pit, I will be throwing a one-way smoke. I will try and hide behind it, maybe get a frag or two, so it's gonna be more of our advantage. But if I can't do that, then I will do my best to just try and stay alive, because if they can't clear out my position, then they still have to be afraid of me. They always have to have that into that mind that suddenly I can peek out and they have to be worried about me. So sometimes it's just better to try and stay alive than actually trying and kill someone.
So in this case, if I'm alone, I will play information. Even if I don't get that kill, I will try and stay alive for my teammates to rotate, or maybe just help me out, or use my Molotov so they can't get into the site, if that makes sense.
Yes. And I do finally want to ask about the fact that you play these positions that are well known to your enemies, like Pit on Inferno. Are there micro variations that you do to still keep the enemy guessing as to where you're going to peek and where you're going to be?
Yeah, I think changing up positions is really important, because obviously if a team know I'm 100% going to play the same position every single round, then obviously I'm going to get countered at some point. Obviously they're going to try and double nade me, they're going to Molotov me, and then I use my smoke grenade, but then they just wait out the smoke grenade and then they execute again, you know? So I think it's really important you try and mix up your positions, do setups. As an example, we have played where I play I play balcony, and Peter he's on A side on Inferno. And if they execute on A, I smoke pit, even though I'm not playing there, because then they think I'm playing in that position, and I'm actually hiding there, but I'm on balcony instead. And then suddenly we have a crossfire set up from side and balcony. So they're so focused on me in pit, because that's usually a position where I play every single time. But suddenly I'm playing on balcony and Peter he's on side. So suddenly it's a much better setup for us, because they have to be worried about me. They don't know I'm playing on balcony. So, you know, trying to fake your enemies, even though you think it's a bad smoke because I'm not playing there, it's still a smoke I'm using to set myself up, if that makes sense.
It does make sense. Well, I love a bit of baiting, and obviously I love to try and play CS even though I'm not very good at it, but I know we're trying to change that today, Magisk. So I think as sad as it makes me feel, you might need to take off the karate kit, put on the Astralis shirt, and let's play some Counter-Strike.
Yeah, I think that's a good idea. Let's see how good you are. I see if you've been practicing, but yeah, we can do better.
Okay, they're throwing nades. I'm gonna Molotov here. I'm blind. They can be in. I can't see. One more. I'm blind. Nice, Frankie! Let's go! Maybe I can kill someone as well. They're throwing grenades. Throwing one more. I'm blind. Oh, one double doors. This is not good. Nice, I have next. Good job. Don't see anyone. Oh yeah, he's good. Nice, one more. He naded. I'm gonna spam the smoke a bit. Good job, Frankie.
Yeah.
Behind you, from mid, double doors. Nice, Frankie! I'm gonna slug here. Flash here. He's alone B right now. He's backside, dead. He has to be in mid. He's left side mid. Yeah. I'm Molotoving window. He's burning. Nice.
Yeah!
Good job, Frankie.
What are you thinking? Graveyard? Is graveyard ever useful?
I think let's sneak short together, okay?
Okay. I like this.
So you can just try and trade me here. I'm going all in. Guys, keep sneaking. Okay. Oh, okay, I got both. But even if I died, even if I die there, they won't expect another one. Yeah. If that makes sense. So if you don't make noise there, they won't know you're there. Okay. So if I just keep taking duels there, I'm just sacrificing myself to set you up.
Okay.
I think we're done now.
Yes, we're done. I'm now an expert anchor, and I'm not
Exactly.
I'm so excited to join you, man.
Yeah, you too. It was fun.
Yeah, it was fun. Thanks, dude.